Good morning, sir. My name is Saurabh Kumar and I am from Section D. My university roll number is 2014894. And I will be speaking on the topic cluster computing and grid computing. First up, we have cluster computing. Here, the word cluster means small groups. So, it is a technique where we link two or more computers into a network. Usually, we do it through an LAN, local area network, so that we can take the advantage of parallel processing power of those computer, and also it appears as a single system. So we can define cluster computing as the process of sharing computational tasks among multiple computers, and those computers or machines are from the clusters. Some types of cluster computing are highly available clusters, load balancing clusters, high performance clusters. First up, we have high availability clusters. So high availability clusters are group of computers that support server applications that can be reliably utilized. So here clusters are designed to maintain redundant dedicated nodes, which acts as a backup whenever there is an event of failure. For load balancing clusters is computer network methodology to distribute workload across multiple computers or computer clusters. So load balancing cluster operate by routing all work through one or more load balancing front-end nodes, which then distributes the workload efficiently between the remaining active nodes. Next type we have is high performance clusters. High performance computing uses computer cluster to solve advanced computation problems. So high performance cluster are designed to exploit the parallel processing power of the nodes. Some advantages of cluster computing are: first, we have very high processing power. The processing power of a high performance computer cluster is same as mainframe computer. With many computer in a cluster, the processing power may even exceed that of a mainframe computer. Next advantage we have is cost efficient. So purchasing several good quality computers such as HP desktop at once is less expensive than buying one supercomputer. Uh, so the average and also the average PC today is a lot more powerful than a first mainframe computer. Next advantage of cluster computing is expandability. So many people believe and also feel that the best benefit of utilizing a computer cluster is that they can be expanded easily by adding additional computers to the network, whereas a mainframe computer has a fixed capacity and will only be able to handle so much power at a time. And one more advantage of cluster computing is availability. When a mainframe computer fails, the entire system fails. However, if a node in a computer cluster fails, its operation can simply be transferred to another node uh, uh, within the cluster, ensuring that there is no interruption of services. Next up, we have grid computing. So, grid computing can be defined as a network of computers that work together in order to perform a single task, which would have been very difficult for a single machine. So here all the machine on the network work under same protocol to act like a virtual supercomputer. Here the tasks which they include are analyzing huge data sets, simulating situation which require high computing power. So computer on the network basically they contribute their resources like processing power, storage capacity to the network. Working. A grid computing network mainly consists of three types of machine, that are control nodes, provider and user. Control node, a computer, usually a server or a group of servers, which administrates the whole network and keeps the account of the resources in the network pool. Provider, as the name suggests, the computer which contributes its resources in the network resource pool. User, as we can guess from the name itself, that the computer that uses the resource of the network. So here, for controlling the network and its resources, the network protocol is used, that is generally known as a middleware. So this is responsible for the administration and control nodes. This is responsible for the administration, and the control nodes are merely its executors. As a grid computing system should should use only unused resources of a computer. So it is the job of the control node that any provider is not overloaded with tasks. And another important work of middleware is to authorize any process that is being executed on the network. In a grid computing system, a provider gives permission to the user to run anything on its computer. Hence, so it also increases a security threat for the network. Hence, a middleware should ensure that there is no unwanted task being executed on the network. Few advantages of grid computing are that it is not a centralized, as there are no server required except the control nodes, which is just used for controlling and not for processing. Multiple heterogeneous machine, that is machine with different operating system, can be used here. Used can use a single grid computing network. One more advantage can be that tasks can be performed parallelly across various physical location, and user don't have to pay for that. Now we come to the differences between the cluster computing and grid computing. So first difference we have on the basis of computer type. In cluster computing, nodes or computer has to be of same type, like same CPU, same operating system. So we can say that cluster computing needs a homogeneous network. Whereas in grid computing, nodes or computers can be of same or different types. Grid computers can have homogeneous or heterogeneous network. Another difference is based on the task. In cluster computing, computer of cluster computing are dedicated to single task, and they cannot be used to perform any other task. Whereas in grid computing, computer of grid computing can leverage the unused computing resources to do other tasks. Another difference is based on location. Computer of cluster computing are co-located and are connected by high-speed network bus cables. In grid computing, computer of grid computing can be present at different location, and they are usually connected by internet or a low-speed network bus. Few more differences of cluster computing and grid computing are: first, we have to on basis of topology. Cluster computing network is prepared using a centralized network topology, whereas in grid computing, network is distributed and have a decentralized network topology. Next, we have based on task scheduling. A centralized server controls the scheduling of tasks in cluster computing. In grid computing, multiple servers can exist. Each node behaves independently without need of any centralized scheduling server. On the basis of resource manager, cluster computing network has a dedicated centralized resource manager managing the resources of all the nodes connected. In grid computing, each node is independently managing each own resources. Next up, we have on autonomy. In cluster computing network, whole system works as a unit, whereas in grid computing network, each node is independently and can be taken down or can be up at any time without impacting other nodes. So that was the differences between cluster computing and grid computing. So I would like to thank sir for giving us this opportunity for the presentation. Thank you, sir.